Jimmy G hasn't practiced all week because of a calf injury. Niners coach Kyle Shanahan, well, he still won't rule him out. Jimmy G said the other day he expects to miss like a few weeks, but nothing is totally official. But all signs point to Trey Lance getting his first career start. Would you play the rookie at 5'7" in your quarterback spot if Jimmy G is out, Geoff?
So, yeah, I mean, I would, basically. I mean, you look at what Trey Lance did. It wasn't pretty last week. He had a rough start, 50% completion rate. He was throwing the ball downfield, though. He hit over 8 yards per completion. And look, the big thing here is, well, there's really two big things, but the rushing. I mean, seven rushes, 40 yards in like half a game. Yeah, sign me up. I mean, for a $5,700 quarterback, right, for DFS. I think we all saw what we wanted to from Trey Lance, which was athleticism and actually being allowed to run the ball, unlike Justin Fields in Chicago, who never seems to get outside the pocket. You add in the sweetener here, which is they're taking on the Arizona Cardinals, an offense that can't be stopped. Trey Lance could be out there for 40-plus pass attempts, getting those extra possessions. It's so big for DFS. He's only 5,700 too. Yeah, he's got to be on your radar. There's a lot of value quarterbacks under there. Daniel Jones, another guy we talk about, even your boy Trevor Lawrence. But Trey Lance is in the mix. There's a lot of good cheap quarterbacks in Week 5.
Yeah, AJ, do you believe Trey Lance should be on your radar?
I'll agree with on your radar. I'm a little not quite as bullish as Geoff was on it based on 1 week. Arizona, to Jeff's point, is given they're scoring a lot of points, so the other team has a lot of opportunities. But you look in that that sub 6,000 range. I just think there's a couple options that I feel a little bit better as like known quantities, if you will. And guys like Baker Mayfield at 5,500, or even Trevor Lawrence at 5,800 against a suspect Titans defense. Like I'm not quite as sure that I'm ready to jump full bore onto the Trey Lance train right now.
Well, Pearce, his rushing ability makes him a potential must-start in fantasy, right? If he can avoid being a disaster in the passing game.
Well, AJ doesn't think it's a must start, but of course, Geoff and I think it's a must start. We've been talking about Justin Fields and Daniel Jones all season. I was looking at a script of ours from 2016. I recommended Trevor Siemian back then. So if it's a cheap quarterback, we're going to talk about him. We're going to consider him. He doesn't really have to have a good game. It's a tough matchup, but Jalen Hurts hasn't really played well, but he scores fantasy points. So will they win? Will he have a good game? I don't know. I don't care. Can he score fantasy points? Absolutely.